Open Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor E. Adeboye. Today, Monday, June 3rd, 2024. Topic: More than Grace. Memory verse: Romans chapter 6, verse 1. Romans 6, 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Bible reading: John chapter 5, verses 8 to 14. John 5, 8 to 14. Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day, it is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. He answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed and walk. Then asked they him, What man is that we said unto thee, Take up thy bed and walk? And he that was healed wist not who it was, for Jesus had conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. Afterward, Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole, sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. Message: God is love, according to 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. 1 John 4, 8. But he is also a consuming fire, according to Hebrews chapter 12, verse 29. Hebrews 12, 29. Many people are on his consuming side, but they think they are on his loving side. Don't be deceived by those who tell you that once you are a child of God, you can behave anyhow. They usually say so because the Bible says that grace came through Jesus in John chapter 1, verse 17. John 1, 17. However, the Bible did not say that Jesus is grace, because Jesus is far more than grace. He brought grace. But you will never find anywhere in the Bible that says that Jesus is grace. If Jesus was full of grace alone, John chapter 1, verse 14 would have said full of grace and stopped there. But he went further to add truth. In John chapter 14, verse 6, John 14, 6, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and life. He never said, I am grace. When many of my children want to be funny, they will draw a caricature of me wearing a bow tie and holding a tambourine. No matter how funny the drawing looks, when people see the bow tie and tambourine, they will know that the drawing was made in reference to me. I am usually seen with a tambourine, but I am not the tambourine. Let us assume that the tambourine makes me smile at you. If I have the tambourine in my hand as I am relating with you, and you do something wrong, I can decide to put down the tambourine, stop smiling, and scold you. In Titus chapter 2, verses 11 to 12. Titus 2, 11 to 12, the Bible says that grace brought salvation to us, teaching us to deny all ungodliness and worldly lust. When someone is ungodly and embraces worldly lusts in the name of grace, that fellow has rejected the salvation that came by grace, and as such, we see the consuming side of God. Beloved, I advise you to be wise, enjoy the grace of God, but don't take it for granted. Even though Jesus Christ is full of grace, if a person takes that grace for granted, he will show the fellow his consuming side. Make up your mind never to frustrate God's grace upon your life. According to Galatians chapter 2, verse 21, God's grace is meant to help you overcome sin. It is not a license to dwell in sin. Do exploits for the kingdom with the grace that God has made available to you through Jesus Christ. Be like Apostle Paul, who said that the grace of God was what made him do all that he did for God in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 10. 1 Corinthians 15:10. Key points. God's grace is not an excuse to sin. Bible in 1 year. Job chapter 35 to chapter 38. Job chapter 35 to chapter 38. Aim for today. Yield not to temptation. God bless you.